Share with you about an African village that lived in fear, so fearful every day because at least once a week a dragon, an enormous dragon, would come down out of the mountain from its lair and tyrannize the village. Out would come smoke and fire out of his mouth and burn the roofs off their village, burning the trees to pieces, and the dragon's tail would just tear up the village much like a tornado coming through. Well, everybody feared this dragon, and they lived in continuous fear because this was persistent. It never stopped. But there was one little African boy who, for his birthday, received a penknife, a little pocket knife. And so the little boy determined, well, I'm going up on the top of the mountain and I'm going to kill this dragon no matter what. So the little boy starts up the mountain and he gets halfway up the mountain and his foot slips and a big boulder begins to roll down the mountain, whereupon all of a sudden the ground trembles, the trees begin to shake. He looks up and he sees that the treetops are on fire. The dragon is roaring and just pouring out fire and devastation right around him. And the little boy said, oh my goodness, maybe I should have decided to do this. Maybe I need to go back to the village. I'm so scared. But no, he persisted. Said, I am going to kill the dragon. So he goes up a little bit further up the mountain and he hears a roar and he looks down to his right and he sees a lake. And right beside the lake is a little pony. But he heard the roar and he was puzzled. He said, this is not a dragon, this is a pony. So there must be a pony and a dragon. The dragon's hiding somewhere. So anyway, he was just really puzzled. What happened to the dragon? All he could see was this little pony. But he persevered. He said, I'm going up to the dragon's lair and I'm going to kill him. So he goes on up to the top of the hill and there is a cave. And that's where the dragon lives. And he walks into the cave. The sunlight was shining in there. And all of a sudden, he looks down, looking for the dragon. And guess what? He saw a little 3-inch lizard. And he looked at the lizard. And he said, where's the dragon? And this little lizard said, I'm the dragon. He said, what is your name? And the little lizard said, my name is Fear. Sometimes the fear in our life is much like that dragon that we're horrified. That horrifies us, that we're fearful of, and we're afraid and scared. But you know, fear for the most part is in the future. And that fear of the future can be much like a dragon. But you know, fear for the most part is anticipatory. It's what I'm fearful of that might happen. Very few are present fears, unless somebody has a gun at my head, then I have a present fear. But the reason I'm saying that is, are you crippled by fear? Does the ground tremble? And do you hear the roar of this dragon in your heart of hearts, day in and day out? Well, the good news is, much like this little boy, he persevered. He didn't give up. Thought about running back to the village, but he didn't. But he confronted the dragon only to find out the dragon was a little 3-inch lizard. So what is the dragon in your life? Are you dragging through life because of the dragon? just really think about this for a while. And I wanted to share that with you because many of us, we all fear at times. And usually the fear does not turn out to be anything like we had anticipated. But by the grace of God and through His power living within us, that old dragon, being the lizard, can be slain. We don't have to live in fear. God did not give us a mind of fear. He gave us a sound mind. And He says His love casts out all fear. But I just wanted to share that with you today. We'd like some comments on what is the dragon in your life? And what's dragging you down? And what are you dragging along in life? So, what is the dragon in your life? God bless you. And thank you for coming on board today. Take care and God bless.